this all looks great and everything, but it has a dirty past also associated with it.
This college doesn't care about you got a successful product or not.
Yeah.
It will just ask why you failed, where you failed, and what can be the precaution to just
Basically, what are your learnings from it, even if you failed? I mean, what is important is that what did you learn out of it?
that's the thing this college focus on.
Yeah. So what is the smart walking system?
It was like a aid for like blind people or deaf people.
Did you have anything like that in India?
It's a solid no, but during my bachelor's, there was like lab sessions which were totally useless. I don't want to admit like that, but they didn't let me to learn anything.
Yeah.
In my perspective, what I have observed was UK is more like on experience-based market or skill-based market.
Tell me a little bit more about, are you doing any part-time job, any internship, any practical experience that you're gaining?
I do a part-time.
So now what's your plan? Because you picked management. Are you going to be applying for management roles now or electronics?
If you are looking to study abroad, then watch this full video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated.
Graduation hall.
You can actually see a little bit. So there are chairs. CJ is a spy. The Huntarian. How old is this university?
Recently just turned into 475.
475 years.
It's 475th year of this university.
Okay, definitely. I think we can see that there is a lot of history. Of course, they didn't let us shoot inside the museum, but they have a lot of things that are displayed. And I think one thing which I really liked was that they are very open about a lot of this wealth is out of businesses which were using slavery around the world. They are acknowledging the fact that this all looks great and everything, but it has a dirty past also associated with it. I think acknowledging it is the first way of making amends, and it's important that they are doing so. But yes, again, we are here in this beautiful university. Tell me a little bit more about your curriculum.
Yeah, my curriculum as an electronic student, I can only just explain my course itself.
Yeah.
I do contain subjects of micro nanotechnology and embedded programming. So these two are the main major subjects as per me. And coming to embedded, we have to do a practical project that you should have a demo piece with your hand. You have to do a device, anything like what I have done was like smart walking system.
Okay, tell us about the smart walking system and let's keep walking also. So what is the smart walking system?
So it was like a aid for like blind people or deaf people.
Okay.
So we just there was a normal blind stick, so anyone can use that. But what we have done was like integrated a sensor at the certain length, which will just detect 2 meters away from the object.
Yeah.
So it starts vibrating. So we have to just go further in that. But the initial stage was doing the stick, and it will alert us there is something object.
So it was like a smart stick, which sort of if there is some object, some obstruction nearby, then it will give an alert by the stick is vibrating.
Yeah. But the more of the project is concentrated in the coding stuff.
Yeah.
So it all based on C++.
Right.
So rather than they were seeing the practical function, they were more focused on...
It was not for like start making a product and a company out of it, but just for testing your knowledge that are you able to code and make that integrated system.
So here, as I told, it's more of a practicality here.
Yeah.
And coming to micro nano, so there was a subject, there were theory educated to us, but later on the remaining the whole month of April, what happened is first we were dressed like a scientist. So we have to dress like that, and we entered the fabrication center. As in the previous video or in Aman have showed you our microcontroller. But what we have done is inside we have done a processor, mobile processor.
Okay.
So we have worked on a 35 nanometer node processor. So we have done electrical checks on that. So even if your project went success or it didn't went, so you have to write a report depending on that. This college doesn't care about you got a successful product or not.
Yeah.
It will just ask why you failed, where you failed, and what can be the precaution to just...
Basically, what are your learnings from it, even if you failed? I mean, what is important is that what did you learn out of it?
That's the thing this college focus on.
Yeah.
And reminding coming to studies, in my personal opinion, it all depends upon self-study. Professors themselves, they wait for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Students will come and approach. They themselves offer some time. So they will ask, you can just visit whenever you want.
So professors are also very welcoming, and they are, helping 100%. Out. And you can go and approach them.
We can take the inputs.
So in their office hours. Overall, what I'm hearing from you is that you've done a lot of practical work, hands-on, a lot of lab time, a lot of practical learning, right? So now that you are having all this exposure and experience, did you have anything like that in India?
It's a solid no, but during my bachelor's, there was like lab sessions which were totally useless. I don't want to admit like that, but they didn't let me to learn anything.
Yeah.
But here you have to do for the sake of viewers.
Yeah.
If you just fail in the subject, they will only give one chance.
Yeah.
In the theory, when coming to project, you don't have any chance.
Yeah.
So that's the reason.
So you need to work and you need to make sure that you are performing well, you are learning, but all the facilities and opportunities are available. In this university, you have also friend Aman, who's in Strathclyde, and we, had a long conversation with him. Now, when you compare with his experience, what aspects do you feel are better at University of Glasgow for you, and what some things you might feel that are not so great and might be better at Starthcyide?
Starthcyide, I found the student experience was better. I mean, the student has an option. He can do anything, whatever he want in the mobile. There was an app of My Place from the Starthcyide. So it is easy to access for the student, like library, printing, everything. In our college, it's a bit complicated. When coming to curriculum, obviously, this college itself has a significance on education, like a research based. While you are going to MSc project, so every professor want you to make a project or anything towards the research. So the engineering or jo masters lectures professors will just accommodate here.
Yeah, the School of Engineering.
Yeah, their office was here.
Yeah.
And there were some projects which will run inside, which are run by the professors. It's like very high level projects like robotics, deep learning. They were used to done by professors within there. Students who completed the PhD and they are just doing a postdoctorate. Those students and the professors will have a meet here and they will just continue the project here.
So you were saying that student experience, connectivity and everything is better at Strathclyde, but research opportunity is better in Glasgow. Of course, there are, like you were sharing, lots of people are doing cutting edge research here.
Yep.
And if you're interested, you can learn from them, connect with them and also be a part of it. Definitely a good comparison because you guys are doing almost similar types of programs, but earlier you were sharing that, you have picked up management as part of your curriculum. So yours is first term is electronics, second term is management. Do you think for students who are coming here, is that a good choice? It should be done differently.
It should be done differently for sure. If you are having an experience back in India or some other country else, if you are having experience toward management, then I would like to encourage this program. The people who are having more than at least ideally 3 years or 4 years experience in electronics, even for them I would like to suggest this program. This is the building of JWNC. This is the Nano Fabrication Center. So here there were very different type of equipments. So in this building, we can perform every stage of the processors which we are using in electronics.
Yeah.
So the research will go on here. The other colleges will come here as other professors will just make the research here. And coming back to our topic again, so I would only suggest to choose a management when you are having a prior experience back in your country.
So guys, let's take a small pause and let me tell you that I counsel hundreds of students looking to study abroad every month. And I am here to help you guys not just with understanding your profile, which country or university is the best one for you, but help you through the admission process. And me and my team will get you your visa on time. And if you want a one-on-one counseling session with me, please go into the description. There is a link to my Calendly and you can book a one-on-one slot with me. And let's get back to our video now.
So either in management or in electronics.
In my perspective, what I have observed was UK is more like on experience-based market or skill-based market compared to like other countries, US, everything. You will just land in a job after your graduation.
Yeah.
But UK is completely different. Coming to that was like experience-based and skill-based market for sure. So we can see this building. This is a Ranky building. We'll have a look from the front. Here the engineering students of the communication, so where I have done my embedded project, so I have done in this building. We have proper equipment in this university in this building. So I will just show you. So this is the Ranky building I'm talking about. So if you want to do a project relating to your room here, you can have a talk with your professors and you can just continue with your project or what you want to do. I'm just currently working on fabrication, but there is a communication part. I used to work in the level 3. I will do my communication part here and I will take the files and I will go back to my project again. Most of the engineering practical courses will just
happen here.
Completely practical. There is no theory.
No theory.
Completely practical. Next building towards that was sport. So I think we can't enter, but we can just have a glimpse from outside.
That's like the sports center.
Sports center.
Yeah.
University students do have a discount.
Yeah.
So I exactly don't know the prices, but there are 3-4 floors.
Yeah.
So there you are having every sport there. In the ground floor, it was like swimming,
Okay.
and there was a gym and badminton. So we can
The
have
Stevenson building. This is the.
yeah, we can have a swimming pool look from here. Students do usually the swimming pool.
Their student account association.
इधर आता हूँ मैं, कल आना है मेरे को सुबह 10 बजे.
So you basically coming back to the point of how do you choose management in plus technology or not? So you are saying if you are not coming with experience, then choose a pure electronics and communication course instead of choosing it electronics and management, because management roles will be slightly more senior one, and hence if you are
More
looking for that, then you need to have more experience back in India. That also gives us a lot of clarity. So now what's your plan? Because you picked management. Are you going to be applying for management roles now or electronics?
I just cleared and I will just move towards electronics.
Yeah.
I mean the competition in the management field is way more than engineering. It takes time, but I could find a role in the engineering here. So recently the UK government have started investing on semiconductor.
Yeah.
UK government itself, they thought every country is having their own semiconductor fabrications.
Yes, every country is
So
now.
even we have to own ours. So I think I would like to take the advantage of the.
Tell me a little bit more about, are you doing any part-time job, any internship, any practical experience that you're gaining?
I do part-time. My living expenses, most of them are covered by the part-time. A few there, I can be saving few more pounds.
Yeah.
You have to manage time. Time management should be crucial for your part-time and study as well.
Yeah.
The curriculum here is tough.
Yeah.
It will be difficult to get a good grades.
Yeah.
The professors expect us answers in a simpler way, but in a practical aspect. So even your answer is short, but you are having a content of the practical knowledge, what you have learned or what.
So your answer should be clear, self-explanatory. Where are you doing your part-time job?
I am working at a Chillos Uddingston. So I just found this job as from a reference.
Yeah.
So in this country, I would suggest getting a part-time from a reference is easy.
Yeah.
Than finding by your own. So this same applies in the full-time as well. Try to build the connections as much as possible while your 1 year MSc is going on.
What is exactly your role at this part-time job?
In my part-time job, my exact role was like I'm a fry cook, so I will fry the oil, cook stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
So
my
you fry the stuff which is there.
Yeah, I will just
As part
oil
of
fry,
that, yeah,
oil fry the
frying
stuff.
So and you work there for about 20 hours. You make about 1,000 pounds.
I will make around like 970, which
Yeah.
is close to 1,000.
How much does your total living expense come about?
Including the rent and the bills, it would cost me about 250 to 75 because I choose to live little bit away from area of our university, and my bus pass, traveling, it will everything will cost around 600, maybe 560 to 600 if you are just a minimal expenditure.
Right.
So later that the 300 pounds will be saved.
Right. So you are able to make some savings, which then you can use maybe, at times when you need to study more and you can't do part-time, just to make sure that you are devoting enough time to your study. That's also good. How did you finance your education?
Tuition fees was 32,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So I didn't got any scholarship. I just used some of my parents' income and partially I just took a 25 lakh loan.
Okay.
So the rest is covered by my family.
So you took some help from your family and you took partially some education loan that you are able to do part-time. So for living expenses, your expenses are covered. And is your loan EMI also, has it started?
I took a education loan, so my EMI tenure will start from the month my course ends. So
and where did you take your education loan from?
I from State Bank of India.
State Bank of India.
One of the mentor from Admit Card, he suggested me that there should be a RBI regulatory stamp in the education loan letter. So that helped me a lot. So I just thought, why not to take from the State Bank of India itself?
Yeah, that's the biggest and the most trusted bank. Also, I think they have one of the best interest rates.
Even in the beginning, I just went to the HDFC. And my counselor, guy named Satya Prakash, he advised that from now HDFC and Credilla were different, and Credilla doesn't follow any RBI rule. There will be no any specific stamp on the education letter. So I choose SBI over Credilla.
And So here this is the university
This is a
library.
university library. It's for 12 floors. It is considered one of the biggest libraries among the universities.
So do you do spend some time here?
Yeah, I do spend more time in the weekdays here.
Yeah.
On weekends, I would do my part time and stuff.
Okay.
And there is interval. There is a long interval between my classes. Like one is morning and one is evening 4 to 6. Then I would like to spend my time here.
You will come here and then you can study
Yeah.
here.
And there will be a specific floor and for the specific book which a professor has mentioned in your class.
Right.
So he do even mention so you can get here including the shelf and the rack number and the floor number itself.
You can find out and pick up the book and also read it. Nice.
You do have microwaves if you got any food from your home.
Yeah.
You can just reheat here. You can
Okay.
just have your lunch here. So you can just get back to studies.
So do you cook a lot?
Yeah, I do cook a lot.
Yeah.
I love cooking and I alone cook and I eat myself.
Yeah. You should leave some for your flatmates too. What do you like to cook?
I specifically I would like to cook eggs.
Eggs?
Some special dish of eggs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there is no normal. I didn't cook anything special here.
No, but you are cooking, that is good, and I think also helps you keep your costs down and gives you balanced food. Otherwise, you end up eating a lot of junk outside. That's also a really important part of our life as a student. Tell me a little bit about health. How do you stay healthy, keep your brain healthy?
Coming to health, I would like to address the first thing. It's more about mental health.
Yeah.
I do have my friend. We have known each other since few years. I do have bad times because of him. Sometimes I just came back and everything was normal. If you are a single student who came just by alone all yourself, then definitely you will just go through some sort of feeling till 5 to 6 months. Or depends upon person. For me, my friend helped me the most. And I would suggest if you are coming to any state, so make sure any of your friend living there to be along with you in your difficult times.
So it's very useful if you are having somebody come with you or you know somebody already there. Not so much for any other reason, but that's somebody to talk. And I think this is one of the biggest challenges our international students face when they are living abroad, because away from family, lots of new things, lots of stress, part-time, going to classes and then managing the home. So many things are there. So guys, I think it's very important to know people and to be communicative. And if you are finding it tough, talk to the faculty, talk to your, your university
Even
people.
there is a special cell, a mental well-being center. Even you will get frequent emails if you're not feeling well. Just meet us.
Right.
So, or you can book a slot on online itself if you want to. So immediately they will just have a meet with you. And so they will just sort which of the problem you are suffering from. And in this college, coming to scholarships, if you are having 80%, so you will get a scholarship of 5,000 pounds. The tuition fee will increase by 1,400, 1,500 every year. When I was enrolled, the tuition fees was 31,830. So now it became like 33,450. So in that, if you are having more than 80%, you can apply for, there is another a 10,000 pound scholarship, but for that you have to make an application. Application and draft. It should be reasonable. Why university should pay you 5,000 more on 5,000.
And guys, again, if you are looking for that scholarship and if you are qualified and need help with that, just comment, help me please, and I will reach out to you guys and help you out with making those applications, because a lot of times it's important to just ask and not, most of the times we don't even try. If you are looking for something like that, then do let us know. You spoke about mental health, you spoke about finances, you spoke about how you are managing it, how you finance your studies. I think all of that is valuable information for our students. Shifting gears to our main topic, which we have come to, this whole project for, is trying to understand the full-time job opportunity. So you had some very interesting insights into how and which domain are people finding full-time jobs in. So share some more information about it.
It is difficult to find a full-time job, but it's not impossible. So you have to have certain skills, and it depends on you how you apply. If you are applying for a different roles, and it doesn't matter. And here what I have learned or what I have got to know was way of approach after you're approaching the recruiter, and how many times you have follow back what's my status after the interview, and what's my status, what's the feedback. If you are just following the recruiter, then it is a little bit easier to find a job. If you want to find a job, definitely there is only one way, like through reference. Universities do create they will just make an event of careers in Glasgow. there you can find part-times, full-times, everything. Mainly, if you want a full-time of your own interested on, you have to definitely go through Indeed or LinkedIn. You have to target the recruiters and you have to tell them your skill set. You have to let them know. And the follow-up is mainly
very important
As a James McCune Smith Learning Hub. So it was like a student union. You can have a seat. This is a place where if you want to, you can sit however you want, and it's based on your comfort zone.
Yeah.
There were multiple levels, and there is a cafeteria inside as well. So we can have a look inside.
Yeah.
So it's open for public as well. So here people will just relax or sit.
Yeah.
Whoever want to study, they can study in their comfort zone.
Yeah, so this is most busy place we've found in the university so far.
Here you can find more Indians than when they were roaming on whole university. Here you can find more Indians here.
We can actually sit here and talk as well.
Sure.
You had some, strong insights about full-time job as to, how are students in which domain, what kind of companies are students getting jobs in the electronics field.
Yeah, basically.
So if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel and I will see you all in the next video.